Hiya Chris, great to see you again at the range the other evening and do some work on your game. These 4 images pretty much tell the story really. It's something that we've done before, obviously. It's something that you're nowhere near as bad at as you were when we first got together. I mean, you used to roll the hell out of Accumulator 3 when we first got together. This is now starting to look, obviously it's not as tidy as we want it. You can see that the shaft has been rolled under the plane line and the shoulder tilts are a little bit level. Here now with less loading of Accumulator 3 up to P2, the shoulder tilts are much better, and we've got that sort of look where the club is slightly out in front of the hands, which at that stage should occur because we're making 2 concentric circles, so we wouldn't want the club to line up with the hands at that point. We want it slightly out in front of them. It's much more like Charlie Wee with a blue shirt, if you will. You can see that when you do that, the condition of the elbows is slightly different, so instead of the pit of the left elbow pointing this way, and if you will the right elbow getting ready to shoot behind you, we've got a little bit more of a position where we can start to elevate that club from P2 to P3, so much better tilts at P2. The consequent effect of that, as per the images I posted on the forum yesterday, are much better tilts coming into the ball. You can see here that when Accumulator 3 rolls too much, we've got to release it harder on the way through. One way we do that is by dropping the right shoulder down more. That's affecting the eye tilts and the neck tilts and widening the release point. You also see that the weight isn't quite as far forward. The hips are hanging back ever so slightly compared to where they are when you get the tilts right. So a little bit more forward coming into the golf ball. Eye tilts now much more appropriate due to the better neck tilts, due to the shoulders being more level at P6. So less loading of 3 from P1 to P2, then resulting, I'm just going to run these through and get them at P6 so everything's matched up. A little bit too deep at P4. Much better setting of the club at P3. Shorter swing on this one with it being a drill. Club getting a little bit out in front of the hands. P6 on that one, but it's a shorter swing. We've not completed the turn, etc. We've not got as much linear movement going on. That was early in the piece. I'm just going to match these up now. Handle from face on, leading much more. Head not dropping back anywhere near as much. You see much better impact position. If you look on the left hand side here, you can see that the right elbow's dropped behind us a little bit too much. Left arm sitting very high. Here the left arm and the forearms are matching up much better, so we're less under with that right elbow. Less face rotation on the way through from down the line because we've not rotated as much on the way back. Much better leg work from face on and hitting out at the golf ball in a much more appropriate manner. The arc looks longer from face on because we're not rolling as hard to turn the corner on the way through, as can be seen by the face closure when looking from down the line. So great work. I know it's something we've done in the past, but I think that was real. It's nice sometimes to go back and revisit an old position, and you clicked into place very, very quickly with that and started to see some good knock-on benefits as a result of some really sort of minor but very important changes. Well done, and look forward to working with you again in about a month's time.